right, so for the grounding and bonding, you're going to be given several spots to actually take the green grounding wire and attach it to the telecommunications ground bar, and we're going to be connecting it over to the rack in this case. Okay, so we'll start. First thing we'll do is we'll get some bolts that are available here. There's some copper bolts. Typically what happens, they're either copper or stainless steel. They're used to match the ground bar because the ground bar is copper. So again, we'll just put the connector or the wire onto the ground bar. And you can just finger tighten them. You don't have to get wrenches and tighten them all the way up. Okay, so once you've got that done, one thing that should never happen to a ground wire is never put it on the rack. It should never be in with the cables on the rack. It should always be underneath or somewhere hanging. In this case, I'll just use a tie strap that we've got here, or we could use some Velcro and Velcro it to the cable rack. But we don't want it laying in with the cables on the rack. And then the other side in this case will be terminated to the bar on the rack, or if there's not a bar on the rack, it'll be terminated to the rack. There's usually one of these on the rack. And then what we'll do is take the labeler and we will label the ground wire that we've done. So in this case, this is a telecommunications equipment bonding conductor, or we'll shortcut that and call it a TEBC. Okay, so we'll just type out TEBC, push the print. One thing, you'll have to push it twice. One thing that you don't want to do, you'll destroy the tape if you pull on this while it's printing. Once it's done, cut it. And we have our label. And you just peel off the back. It's a split label, so it's not too bad to peel off. And then just take the label and label your cable that you have right here. Now there'll be a number of them you'll be asked to do, but this is the start of basically how that's done. So again, just check with how many and what the codes are, or what they all go to, and take care of the grounding.